So since the kids are out of school now, we unpacked their backpacks and I found the cutest drawings that were made by my little one. So this is Bluey. It's his favorite show. And this is Unicourse. So if you know Bluey at all, you know about this character. It always surprises me about how quiet the house actually gets. Like the kids are at their dad's and it's so quiet. And it always takes me some time to kind of get used to it. Even though I'm not by myself often, it's usually only like a day and a half, maybe 2 days that I'm by myself, that I don't have the kids. But it is always such an adjustment. So like any parents that are co-parenting know exactly what I'm talking about. And normally, you know, I have a million things to do and a lot of things to get ready, but like the first meal that you eat by yourself is just so quiet. So I always have either a movie playing or music playing, or I'll have my headphones on, but I have some kind of noise going because it's so hard. It's so hard. And we've been separated for so long now, but it's one of those things that is really hard to get used to. So for lunch today, we have spaghetti. So on the first day that the kids aren't here, I usually just clean the whole house. And then that way I don't have to clean while they're here and I can just spend all my time with them. So today is Monday and I have 3 QHHT sessions this week. So it's gonna be pretty busy. So I took some extra time this morning to take care of myself, to cleanse my energy field, to cleanse my body, and to kind of get in a good headspace of what is to come for this week. I'm also going to cleanse the whole house. I'm also going to clean my office space and wash the blankets in there to make sure that they are ready for this week. I also have a virtual session, and even with the virtual sessions, I still energetically cleanse my space. Because even though they might not physically be in my office, I want to make sure that all the energies are in a good place for both myself and for the clients. So I'm going to do that. So come with me and cleanse my space. I'm ready. And yes, I am really short. This is my washer. So after cleaning the space, I usually go in with like a dust rag, and I actually use my Florida water to cleanse all my surfaces as well. I feel like it makes it extra thorough. I don't know, it just feels right in my heart. So I was about to get started on yoga and I started to sweat out of nowhere. And I haven't done anything yet. We're literally on like mountain pose, just standing in one spot. But sometimes before a session, because I have a session in about like an hour or so, energies already start to kind of come in and I can already feel it kind of come into my like energy field. So I start to like get kind of like sweaty when the energies start coming in. So I don't know if they're just like, I'm just preparing, they're preparing, but everything's kind of like moving, but I'm feeling it. I'm about to turn down the AC because there's no way I can do like 30 minutes of yoga when I'm already sweating from just standing in mountain pose. So
inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale for cobra or up dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. You're doing great. Stay present, do your best.
Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, this week is going to be a pretty busy week, and I'm learning on how to work with tarot cards because I'm highly intuitive. All the information kind of comes to me, but a lot of people love the mysticism about tarot cards, and I really want to start learning it because I think it is so fun. I think it's such a great way to give people a visual, because like when I pull things from the information that my guides or Archangel Michael give me, the sitter doesn't really have anything to kind of go off of. They just kind of have to like blindly trust that what you're telling them is the information that you're receiving. And even though a lot of it is going to resonate in a way that, you know, is hard to explain, but at least this way they have a visual as to what the information is that you're receiving. So I set my intention of seeing, like pulling 3 cards for this week for me. so that I can start practicing with the understanding of what the cards mean and how they show up in my life. And honestly, I'm not really sure how I feel about this one. Like I said, it's gonna be a busy week. So the first one I got is the Four of Swords, which is all about resting. Okay, but today is so I have a session today, I have a session tomorrow, so I'm not sure where the resting card comes into place, or maybe it's telling me that I need to make sure that I rest. Anywho, so I'm gonna go over the cards and then we'll kind of talk about it. So, Four of Swords. And then I have Strength, which I love. And then I have the Five of Pentacles. And 5, as far as I can remember, is all about like loss. And 5 of Pentacles is all about, like, the Pentacles is all about finances. So financial loss. So I have rest, strength, and loss for this week. So I'm gonna take a picture of this, write a couple notes around it, and then kind of come back to it at the end of the week and see how this all played into my life. And then I'll kind of keep you guys updated as to how this actually came forth, if there's anything that maybe I just didn't quite see. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so I have about 15 minutes before my virtual session starts. So since the whole place is cleaned, vacuumed, and everything ready for this week, I'm gonna take a moment and cleanse my space with Palo Santo. And the way that I cleanse my space is I make sure I go on every wall, so the 4 walls, the ceiling, and the floor, and I also use the Reiki symbols to cleanse the space. And I feel like it has really made a big difference, and I really like it. Like, I think it's so great when you can combine different modalities to make something stronger. And you know, it can change over time, and that's okay. You find something that works better, or maybe like things change, so that just works really well for me right now. So cleanse the space. It is now 8:25 p.m. and I just finished a past life regression. Not gonna lie, I am tapped out. We started around 3, ended at 8:20, which is really not bad. It was a really good session. She ended up being part of like a sisterhood to be the keeper of the crystals. I'm sorry, my mind is still like scrambled, but it was absolutely amazing. We kind of talked about it a little bit afterwards for her to kind of come back to herself, but it was incredible. It was amazing. So I'm gonna eat something real quick. I'm probably gonna go to bed really early because I have a QHHT session tomorrow morning at 9. And the dog is there ready for bed too, because this one is like scratching. What you doing? You ready? Yeah. So I'm gonna end the vlog here, and good night. See you tomorrow.